Hey, hello. Let's see. I think the stream. Yeah, I think the stream is on. Hello. And I think the mic is working as well. Hey, hello. And I got a nice. I got a nice cup of coffee. It feels very quiet right now. Right now. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Hello. It's Friday, and chilling out a little bit. Need to do some work, but I was like, let's play a video game just for a couple, for two hours, 2 hours max, 2 hours. There's a limit. Not gonna set an alarm, but it's gonna work out. The game that we're gonna play is we still need to continue playing some more of that. Some more of that. I don't know what's going on. Need to play some more of that Metroid Fusion on the pocket. Ooh, 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 hello. Let's fix a couple of things first. Hello, it's Friday. Yeah, category met. Need to turn. Did I turn that thing on? I did. There you go. There's some cool things. With the last stream, I showed the analog pocket with the dock, and this week there was another firmware version out there, which has some neat display options. So we could also check that out for a little bit on Metroid Fusion. It's more. Actually, I don't know what's it called. Like more rasterized. The graphics. You will see. 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 Actually, completely forgot where I ended up with Metroid Fusion, but we will see. We will see. There we go. There we go. Put in a smiley, monkey face. Love it. There you go. Is this correct? I think it is. I think it is. It is Metroid Fusion, right? Yes. Enter. Go. Why? Okay, that works. Hey, Sam. Sam, Seyox. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Let's do this. Why is OBS so messed up right now? I know. Let's switch to. You're doing good. Very nice to hear. You need the bird emote back. Thanks for the resub, Sam. Thank you. Why? Everything is going crazy here. Why is that so lined up? What? What? Thanks for the sub. Thank you. Let's check this out. It is so quiet. Today, though, the weather is just, I don't know, man. You wake up this morning, I woke up this morning and it's already like a super dark outside and rainy, and it's already feels like it's night, like it's nighttime. And I noticed that it's kind of difficult to get out of this, this chill mood. So let's turn on the game. I think we played something about like 3 hours of Metroid Fusion. Are we gonna go for this layout? Yeah, let's. I need to change this layout thing, man, because this is too much is going on. I don't like it. This is better. Yeah. So let's do this. My mic is in the way. Squeaky mic. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. I kind of dig it, but I need to maybe I should kind of remove maybe the border like in the bottom. Like there's just too many animations going on. I kind of like the animations, But I kind of like it more when it's just like this instead of like, this is just too much. So let's show the display option, because like I said, there's like a new firmware version for the dock for the analog pocket, and you can kind of see it right now that there's more like a grid on the with the pixel. You see like the grid layout, something that you could see like on the original Game Boy SP with the display. So that's kind of cool that they implemented that, because that's something that you could only see previously on the analog pocket itself. But yeah, they also made it possible that the dock actually outputs that stuff. So let's show it when it's actually turned off. So if I go to the systems in the video, let's see, because in the previous stream I had it on this. I kind of like this because that's just like super crisp. Then now we have the option of something that shows more like the original GBA. That's kind of dark. I think, I'm not quite sure why this is like way darker, but I think that has to do with like desaturation on that original GBA. And then when you switch to the SP, you get like the grid layout with the brighter colors. So let's see how that actually looks like when we play it. Original GBA looks too much like the weather right now. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. I'm gonna show it. Let's show it. Like it's just too dark, though. And then I will switch to the proper one. It's way darker, less bright. Did I only play 44 minutes of Metroid? Oh, I think I did that. Yeah, like maybe this shows up a little bit better on the pocket itself, but with the capturing, it's just too dark. Like when I see this, let's switch to the other one. Like this is with everything off, super bright, man. This is the way to go. I should move my cam, by the way. But then when we have like the grid on, I kind of like it. Not sure if I'm like a massive fan. Oh, it actually changes the aspect ratio also. Why would it do that? Because this is like a smaller... So it might output like a different resolution. I don't know. I need to move a monitor. Oh, it might be... Yep. Might be, that might actually be the case, yeah. That's a good point, yeah. That might actually be the case that the maybe the SP was like a smaller screen, because it really does try to you know, show that screen. You know, it might be a smaller, lower resolution. Hello, Metroid. How are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while. Let's I kind of like the first option without the grid. Kind of like the grid as well. So let's check that out. Let's check this out. Nice hoodie, thank you. I bought this hoodie last week. I'm very happy with it. I was like, you know what? All those black or gray hoodies, I need something more colorful. Checky zijn. Let's check it out. So I actually don't know what I was doing last time. I think we were just exploring this area. So objective, high jump. Why are you saying that? High jump ability absorb. Oh, right. So we can jump higher, and now we need to go to the navigation room. I think, nope, that's just the menu. Yup. Can't even get out of this. Metroid also saw your message. I don't trust any outlet that makes Randy Pitchford CEO of the year. Well, no. Me neither, but when I saw that message pop up, I didn't know how to feel about it, and my apologies, Mimi Truts, but I start to associate... I start to associate Randy Pitchford with you. And that could either be a positive thing or like a negative thing. I don't know how you feel about it. But whenever I see the name, I think, Mimi Truts. So, now you know. I can't help it. Swear to God, I will take out the card deck right now. Oh, you're gonna do some awesome magic tricks. See, here's the issue with not playing a Metroid game for like a couple days. I completely forgot what I had to do. So let's explore a little bit. So I need the super bomb for the blockies there. Oh, Sam, Randy Pitchford is like a magician. You're pretty stoked about the Steam Deck, Steam Deck. The same here, man. Like it's gonna be at the end of the month, right? We will definitely check that out on the stream when it arrives here. The nice thing with the Steam Deck, I think it's the 28th or just like at the end of the month. And to my knowledge, the distribution center, like for the postage, is actually located also in the Netherlands from like Valve Steam. So it should arrive here like pretty quickly. The Steam Deck, the gaming thing, not the Elgato. Right. This is where I got the higher jumpy. The devs that had its hand on have been saying the compatibility layer is incredible. The Steam Deck, Sam, is the handheld system from Valve, from Steam. It's yeah, Mimitrus also mentions like to compare. You know, the thing that Mimitrus said in the chat. It's Linux based. It's yeah, kind of like a Valve Switch. Kind of it looks a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, it's just for playing PC games, and it's the reactions seems to be that it's quite powerful, and yeah, it's cool. It's kind of excited to check it out because I'm just very curious like how that thing works, and also you know, how the thing could be used not just for games, because it's just a Linux system, but you can also install Windows on it. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool, and they finally announced a couple weeks ago, I guess, that you know, it's being sent out later this month. So that's cool. So okay, what am I actually missing here? Secrets. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like a very cool device. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. You pre-ordered too. Yeah, that's right. Right. You got the did you get like the more expensive one, or like the mid is the mid-level Steam Deck 265 or also 512? The middle one. Yeah. 265, yeah. Thanks for the F in the chat. I kind of suck at Metroid right now. Look, it has been a couple of weeks, so bear with me that this is gonna take a little bit. You can play pretty much everything on it. That's kind of like the cool thing. That is with as a you know, portable device. The performance seems to be pretty good. Like you see like videos like people playing like the latest Devil May Cry, and of course it's not like high end, but I think it's fair to say it's like comparable to like mid-range, like a mid-range, low-range, mid-range, more like leaning towards mid, right? Yeah, like the disk space is gonna be an issue, but I think what they are saying is that even playing, or like early reports, like previews, were that even the games, like the load times were pretty good when you played from just like an SD card. So I maybe just have to wait until... Yes. Sometimes you just need to have a little patience. I'm also kind of curious, like, if there's something... because it comes with the Steam OS 3. And I think that's also why it was kind of like delayed, because they're still working on that. I'm kind of curious, like, how easy it would be to switch, like, if you have like a game installed, to actually, you know, switch between games, or maybe like, you know, install a game on the SD, or switch it to install back to the, I don't know, the hard drive itself. Like, if that's also something like a feature in Steam OS, that would be cool. You can replace the internal drive. Yeah, like that's something that I'm not gonna touch at all. Like, just stick with that. It should be fine. Let's check the map. How are we feeling about the grid on, you know, the grid right now instead of... do we like the grid more, or just no grid? I like the option though. It might look a little bit less like as if it is like emulated. I will leave it on. Do I need to go here? No, that's me going back. Let's go to the right. Doing a SP 101 frame around it. Oh. That's gonna... That would look cool, yeah. You didn't get your Metroid fix from Fusion? You mean from Dread? You know... I think Dread actually... I still don't know how to feel about Dread. It was a fun game, but it sold like crazy as well. I think I like the advanced Metroids a little bit more. A little bit shorter. I also, yeah, like the Zero Mission one, like the... I think you can, yeah, that's just like a remake of like the first one. I like that style as well. Do I need to do anything like below here? No. Yeah, well, I could do something there. So what's the purpose of this save room here then? So I should maybe go up. Go up? I should go up. Because I got like the high jump right now. This is Fusion, the Game Boy Advanced Metroid. Yeah, this is 4. So this is story-wise before Dread. Yes. I think I have played this game maybe twice or something. It's not that long. It's good. I think we're on our way to like a new area. Very nice. Yeah, so the thing with the pocket is So they released like new firmware, but everybody is waiting more like the big update for the Pocket. I think that's 1.1 or something, because that will that will like introduce apparently like the analog OS thing. But yeah, everybody is, or a lot of people are still waiting for like the jailbreak stuff, because that's gonna be exciting as hell. But people are guessing that that's probably gonna take a while until, you know, the actual like the OS is coming out. Mimitrus, my fiance, and I have been playing an old school RPG called Might and Magic 7. Do you maybe know it? I know it. Is that the like the dungeon crawler, like the kind of like yeah, it's just walking in a legend. What was he like a couple years ago? The Legend of Grimoire or something like that, or was like the 3D one, but then it was kind of like the dungeon. Sam, by the way, Scupper, what cam and lens combo are you using? I'm using a Sony. Do I have like a command for that? Let's see. There we go. I don't have the lens. I from the top of my head, I don't know the lens anymore. I would have to look that up. It's I don't have the box here. It's not the standard lens that came with the Sony though. I like this. I like this cam. It's very nice. Let's see. Do I need to go? Yeah, I need to go to like the navigation room. So there's something here on the right. And are you enjoying, Mimitrus, are you enjoying like playing the old school RPG again, like the Might and Magic? So there should be like a room below here. Which one do you also have like a Sony cam, Sam? Sam with the Sony cam. Oh, you got that book? Ah, very cool. It's a nice book. I don't own it, but I saw some images from it. A6000. Got a standing desk. Very nice. Might and Magic, yeah. That's cool. I was actually after the last stream, not the Fusion one, but when I was playing Inscription, was that last year? That was last year. I started heavily like learning Guido and programming, and when I have the time, I try to work on something that's kind of like a CRPG. Like the dungeon crawly thing, just making the systems for that. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun to make that. Sigma lens. Ah, yeah, those are expensive. Like I don't know much about lenses and whatever, but I've seen the Sigma lenses, and also that those are those come up often with the recommendations. Effidesk, a dual monitor standing desk from Effidesk, local company here, 800. Oh, Relic paid most for it. That's nice. I think like I have like a fully desk, but I do think I've seen Effie popped up as well when I was looking for standing desk. Yeah, I like the background blur with this lens. It's not too much. Wait. What's the green room? Did I wasn't either. I don't think I was paying attention at all. Did I do anything here? thought maybe there's a more affordable lens. Give me 1 second. I think I got the box over there because this lens was not expensive as was not expensive. It was just a Sony one. So let me take a look. 1 second. The box is over there. One second. I lied. The box is not here. I cleaned up my office space a while ago. Well, I cleaned it up, but also made a huge mess as well. Evidesk is a renowned producer in NA, especially here in Canada, but maybe slightly on the expensive side. Yeah, well, I think with a standing desk and also just with office chairs, like he uses so much, it's good to, you know, spend a little extra to actually have like a decent desk. With a desk, like how long, you know, will it last? Like years and years, so it's kind of like worth it, right? Yeah, I cleaned it up, but it's still, you know, cardboard boxes, man. I've been doing a better job at like just throwing them out, but sometimes I feel like, well, I should probably keep this for like a couple of years or at least a year before I throw it out. And then, you know, the problem is then you buy something, you got some new boxes again, and then you stuck with that, and there's just too many boxes. Too many boxes. It's a mess. Also, I've been cleaning up like the synthesizer, not the synthesizers. Why does it sound so weird? Synthesizers? Oh, what? The music thingies. Why am I blanking out on the name of the synths? You know, you know, normally I have some music equipment here, but I put those in like a. What's that called again? A thing. But there's cables everywhere, so it's I still need to clean up more. Quality's great. Hey, they pay me. Thanks for the resub. 50 months. How are you doing, the pay me? Like the PS5 box could be handy to keep. I actually think I threw that one out. I was like, you know, it is what it is. Let's throw it out. It's too big of a box. It's too big. Too big. Where? Well, let's check. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. A little bit tired though. So, you know, I was like, let's chill out and play a game. A little bit tired. I was so motivated by Mimitrutz and Mimitrutz buying like a rowing machine that I actually was looking at buying a home trainer at home. So I got like a home trainer like in December. So this week I've been trying to wake up at 7 a.m. and go on the bike right away and then cycle for like an hour. So I've been, so today I did that as well. So I actually just ended up doing a cycle before the stream. So I need to, you know, I'm just chilling out, man. The rowing machine changed your life? That's very good to hear, man. Are you still doing that like daily or? I need to relink my Twitch to Discord still though. I thought I did that, but I will do that. I will do that. Thanks again. They pay me. My Twitch manager boss. Where? SAX encountered retreat and proceed to navigation room. Oh, so I just need to go to the left. Yeah. You know, I kind of like the shouty. It has like a personal touch to it. It's a handcrafted notification. It's an incredible machine if you're tall, since running puts strains on your knees. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped doing the runs. I also kind of felt my knees, and also the weather has been bad like lately, and it's so easy to just say like, nah, not today. But now with like having a bike in home, like a spinning bike, there's no excuse to not do anything in the morning. And I love it, man. Like to do that at home. I just watch a TV show or watch like a stream for like an hour and a half. And it's chill, man. Yeah, it's nice. But I'm so used to drink like a cup of coffee in the morning when I wake up. So actually, for the first 15 minutes, I actually drink a cup of coffee while cycling. I don't know, maybe that's a weird thing to do, but I like it. New lens? You mean my lens, the pay me? Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. No, it's the same lens. The same lens. Yeah. I don't know who else is. Sam was talking about lenses as well. No, it's the same lens. The pay me, do you know which lens I have? I kind of forgot which lens I still have. May have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment. Oh no. In Sector 4. Aqua with several thousand eggs. I did buy a separate one. Yeah. Where? I don't know. Is it? Let's see. It says E1.8/35 OSS. Yes, that's the lens. Well, the Payme knows a lot, so Payme knows what keys I have on your keyboard. Yeah. Let's see. There's a link in the chat. I think that's the one. Yeah. I think that's the one. Oh no, that's way more expensive than what I paid for it. I don't think that's the one. It might have. I forgot. It looks like a lens that I have. It might be that one. But the weird thing though is like I think there are like two kind of versions with that lens, like a more expensive one and like a cheaper one. But I'm not sure. Again, like I just bought it. I was like YOLO. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. I think it was cheaper. but it was already like such an expensive order because of the camera. That yeah, I don't know. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. Yeah, maybe that's the case. The payment, because yeah, I bought it like 2 years ago. I want to say it was maybe my feeling was like it was expensive though, but not like, you know, expensive like where you go like, do I really want that? I feel it was around like 250 maybe. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Let's just go. Now head for Sector 4. I need the Sector 4 Aqua water. So let's go up, and I think that's where the like the hubby thing is. The SAX is an enemy with my strongest abilities, but does it have a reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. So let's go to 4. Is that... you kind of see like the weird pixels going on over there. I kind of want to know if that's actually... if that is something... But you can still see it in here as well. Is that normal? It doesn't seem like it should be like that. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore it. Sector 4, Aqua. Am I seeing... I see some like the flickering pixels below there as well. Metroid, I'm also going home for the first time in almost 5 years. The past few weeks I've just done tons of gifts shopping. Very nice. For how long will you go there? This sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the eggs were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibilities that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the eggs fascinating, especially the SAX. But I digress, the sector is home to a very large creature. The research is called Ceres. 24 days? Very nice. That's a good amount of time. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. Attributable. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to its periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade on other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yes, terminate. Kill. While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you will be electrocuted. Okay, so no touchy. Conserve energy. Conserve energy as you go. You bought Metroid, yes, I bought tons of things from wireless headphones to maple syrup, liquor, and from a local distillery close to a stuffed beaver wearing a sweater. Those sounds like good gifts, especially the maple syrup. I never know when there's like maple syrup like in the store here, if it's actually like maple syrup or just like it kind of, you know, is maple syrup, not like the real deal. Syrup is nice. Recharge room. Let's recharge. There you go. Let's recharge. Let's have a sip of coffee as well. There are very few producers that make A-grade maple syrup. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Let's check the map for a little bit. So we're on the right. The target is there in the middle. Don't get electrocuted. Let's go in here. Oh no. Do I actually want to go in here? Are you gonna explode? You gonna be like an asshole? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The thing that I didn't want to do, I did. Let's move away from this area. I don't like it. I don't know what the is that how, like, you see like the purple pixels like flickering. Am I seeing that? Am I only seeing that, or I don't know what the frame blending is. I think that has to do with something that's more for the other systems. I need to read up. I need to read the manual. We'll read the manual. All people do. I should not have said that. Let's see. Yo. There you go. I did it. I don't remember this area at all. I don't remember a lot of this game though, but this area, no. Let's see. There we go. Maybe it's if you want the best maple syrup, I need to. It needs to be single force distilled in a proper way, no additives and a few other things. There's only a handful of producers that does that. All of them are in Canada, and as far as you are aware, but it's still only a dozen of producers or so. Yeah, that makes me question like the maple syrup that we have like in the store. I think it's maple syrup like it must be the case. So okay, we're not able to go up there, so that's probably for later. I don't think I can blow this up. Is that something with the rockets? No. No, not the water. Oh, I didn't actually put 1 second. I forgot to update the game. There we go. Ever the maple syrup we have here in the store is not the real thing. Well, if that's the case, then the supermarkets are lying over here. That's for sure. Let's see. On the last stream I mentioned that Sekiro was on my mind, and now I need to think about it again because you're in the chat, Metroid. But I've been thinking a lot. I fucking died, man. I've been thinking a lot about Sekiro. I might I think I wanna do the new game plus, or at least check it out for a little bit. Just want to play it again. It's weird. Thinking of Elden Ring now. Right. I keep forgetting about the Elden Ring. It's weird. That's also at the end of this month. I need health. So the scary fish, I need to. There you go. Elden Ring. Yeah, I think my hype level for that game is probably gonna go a little bit higher when it comes out. But right now, like I said, I keep forgetting about it. It's weird. It's weird. Mimtrits, also, if you want a proper maple syrup, I can send you a link. It's actually not too expensive, about 200 for 500 milliliters. However, I don't know what the shipping cost would be. It's probably gonna be crazy. The thing is, like, definitely want that link at some point. But like I mentioned, like I'm doing the cycle thing right now. I need to watch my diet, man. I need to watch my diet. I need to lose some weight. Definitely feel, you know, not really. Well, I've been doing exercises, but just sitting still more like last year. I need to lose some weight, so having maple syrup, then, you know, the next step is make pancakes, you know. Yeah, it would be wise to not eat maple syrup then. Just, you know how that's gonna go. You know how that's gonna go. Was that only for the energy tank? I can't believe it. The purple pixels are still kind of weirding me out. I don't see it here though. Oh no, I do see it on that thing over there. Where are we? So the target is there on the left, but it's being blocked by the wreckage over there. I need to go back. Did I actually fire at it with the rocket? Or is there something like in here? Mimitus, did you know from the best maple syrup for every 600 liters that 60 liters that's tapped, only 1 liter maple syrup is left after the distilling process? Really? That is so is that why like the 1 liter becomes more like the syrup substance? Is it kind of different when it's like 60 liters? Like it's just like it just like compounds into that delicious sweet syrup. I think this is not the way to go. So there's a room above here. So that's the green. My assumption is we need to go to like the green stuff there and then go up, and then we enter the target like from the top. So let's go back to the main room. Don't spawn. That's just safe. Yes, but with the cheaper maple syrups, they add sugar and all kinds of stuff like orange juice in store and orange juice pressed from oranges. Yeah, right. So it's just added stuff to actually make more. The maple syrup industry. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. Let's go down here. Nope. Kinda wanna pick that up though. The pure organic grade tastes incredible. You know what? That kind of makes sense. That definitely makes me believe like the maple syrup that we have here is not like the real thing, because often like the maple syrup is kind of nice, but there's not like a ton of flavor in it, and it always feels a little bit like watered down. You know, it's not like really like watered down, but it feels like, is this really like the maple syrup that people are always like raving about? Is this safe? Of course it's not safe. Why am I doing this? This is clearly saying like don't go here. And what am I doing? What am I doing? I am going there. Do I need to blow this up and then... This is a safe way. This is the safe way. There we go. Oh, what was that? You found a secret. I love secrets. In video games it is. Rockets, yeah, well, or missiles. That's fine. Now I wonder how many upgrades I actually missed already. I was under the assumption that they would show up a little bit more in this game. Nope, that was not the way to go. Damn it. Is this... What? So... I don't think... Well... Is this just dead end? No. What? What? Please let me move to the left. Okay, good. Think we need to move. Pump control unit. That sounds exciting. If you're looking for great maple syrup, Cosman and Webb, it's family owned. Oh. What's that ability called again? The speed boost. Can we blow this up? Can we blow this up? Can we blow that up? Yes. Hey. Asshole. Grab the ladder, please. Let's see. So if we go up, then maybe the save room, and then we're up there, right? Right. Okay. So the room there on the left is for the speed boost. We probably get that once we kill the target, and then we can go to the pump. No. Shit. A poephol. Skaalpad. De schildpad. Is that schildpad? Like a turtle. The scalpad. There you go. Yes. Scalpad. Scalpad. Ninja scalpad. Ninja scalpad. That doesn't sound right at all. Let's save. I like saving. There you go. I found the secret. Ninja skillpad. Yeah, Ninja turtle. Oh no. I didn't know about the purple pixels. They are still freaking me out a little bit. Oh right, yes. Neo Turtles. Come on, man. Come on. Nia skillpot. Let's go. No, this is not good. This is lame as hell. There's not a ton of time to actually do something to move away from that thing. Is this gonna be? This doesn't feel good at all. This is gonna be a boss. Oh my gosh. I don't like the purple pixels. It's freaking me out. I will check after the stream if that actually shows up on the analog pocket itself. What? How am I? It's too quick, man. Shit. Maybe I'm just too slow. That could also be the case. Oh, so I hit it and then it freaks out. Is there like a save? Easy, man. Easy. What? "30 missiles. Metroid reminds you of Contra. Maybe for the boss, this boss, I could definitely see this boss being something like a Contra type of deal. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's... No, I still have missiles. What? That's... The game is cheating. I cheated back. I cheated back. Oh shit! That was definitely not the time to drink a cup of coffee. I thought that was done. I like coffee. Okay, so now I still need to deal with this thing, which is not cool. No, 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 no. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. That was held up there, but the water. I blame myself. I blame myself. I fucked up. Can't even jump in here. Can't even. I was gonna blame the coffee, but at the end, it was my action. It was my own. How would you say that? My own undoing. It was me that was drinking coffee while fighting a boss. I really don't like dying on bosses. I don't like it. Yo. There you go. Much better. But yeah, I guess the like the red parasite thing will definitely give back. Like, if there's one thing that I hate in video games, it's just like slow moving. You know, like the water bit. Let's try and actually. Let's try and do this without getting hit. Metroid, you don't like dying on bosses. Remind you to never play a Souls game ever again. Hey, listen. Listen. Listen up. Listen. Like the Souls game. I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't mind it on a Souls game that much, though. And I have a proven track record on this stream that I don't die that often on a boss in in a Souls game. There's video of it. It's all archived. Shit. Lies. Don't you start that pay me. Those are no lies. Don't you start to pay me. At least I play solo and I don't play, you know, multiplayer Souls games and finish the game like in that way. Like I do it on my own and I don't rely too much on Stroomkabel to actually finish like a Souls game. So don't you start to pay me. Don't you start. Because there's always, you know, don't you start. Because I will fire back. See, there you go. Easy. Easy. Don't drink coffee. Oh no. Grab this, grab that, grab that, grab it. Yep, health. Don't fall in the water. Hey yo! You are... fuck me, what? I just played with Stone because otherwise I would never play it. Yes, because you always die at a boss. I don't like that I died on this boss again. He did some bosses solo. Yes. Some. I don't like this boss encounter. I don't like the limited amount of movement that you have over there. Hey, yo! I need to, no, come here. Memetrus, here it comes. Payme is now mansplaining on how he doesn't like Souls games, but he doesn't fault other people for liking it, but it's too stressful solo for him and he doesn't enjoy it. Well, yeah, I think it would be stressful as well when you play like a Souls game and you keep dying at a boss and you're not able to do solo it. You know, because there's this thing that, you know, you got the feeling like, why are other people able to do this? Why is Skaffa able to defeat this boss and why am I not able to do it? Like, if Skaffa can, why can't I? I know that's like in the back of your mind, like, why is he able to do this and why I'm not able to do this? Like that you know, that adds some added stress to it. I understand. I completely understand. It's okay. It's okay. I don't like how close this boss gets. Fuck you, man. I don't like this boss. Do I need to stay? There you go. Maybe is this like the no, that's not the place. No. The fuck did I do to get the shade today? I don't know. I don't know. There's probably a reason for it. I can't come up with a reason right now, but you know. There we go. Nope, shit. Fuck. I'm too slow, man. Too slow. No, this is such a stupid boss, man. Okay. Now let's go here. Where are the healy thingies? Oh no, fuck you. I can't jump at all. Ugh. No. I see lol being mentioned in the chat. The speed booster power regained. Run until speed boost begins. Good day. Payme plays lol, so you definitely can take stress. That came as stressful as defusing a bomb. Except your friends keep saying red wire, but you know it's blue wire. Yeah. I don't have any experience with League of Legends, so I can't. You know what? I kind of want to walk back, but chances are, well, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Is that a thing that I could? Let's place a bomb here. So that's the speed boost. And is this a speed boost? No. how's the speed boost? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. I just had to do the speed boost to actually remove that. Right. Right. Metroid, I played it for a few weeks about 6 or 7 years ago. That game gave me anxiety I didn't know I had. Yeah, I think that stress mostly comes from not wanting to disappoint, you know, your team, and everybody will just start yelling at you when you do. Like for example, like I might have tried like playing like Dota at some point, and it just lasts for so long, and if you don't do well, you just fuck up everybody's time. That's the feeling. It's the same with Overwatch, but maybe to some lesser extent. At some point you just like, no, it's just for fun, man. It's not all about winning. So there's a secret here. Are you? Oh, okay, good. Okay, wait. Any more? No. There you go. No. Some more missiles. Very nice. Oh, we're in this room. That's good. That's good. There we go. Let's save. And then let's go to the pump. Let's pump it up. Let's save as well. Okay, it's almost 3 a.m. After bed. And tell Pay Me I love him. Well, the Pay Me. Maybe the Pay Me is in the chat. Metroid says an important message for you. Metroid loves the Pay Me. Have a good night, Metroid, and see you later. It was fun talking to you again. See you later. Have a good night. Good night. I'm gonna continue on for just a little bit, maybe like for half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours maybe, max. No, I actually do need to do some work. Let's do this. No more any pitchfork posts. Okay, I will do my best to remember that. Can't promise anything. Can't promise. Let's go to the pump. Can't promise anything. Let's do this. Let's go. So I guess this was the speed boost room. There you go. Such a cool effect. Water level lowered. That sounded a lot like the F-Zero before you start like the race. That sound. Kinda. lovely cup of coffee. No more coffee now. Let's go down. Mist tank acquired. Do I want to go down a little bit more? Maybe. No. We need to go in here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking like I saved, right? I saved. So don't touch that. We can remove those things. What's actually the reason that I'm below here? Oh, because I had to run back again. Right. So now the water is lowered, we could explore like the beginning a little bit more. And is there also, well, red door. That's also marked on the map, so that's nice. Let's go a little bit more like to the beginning and also to... what does it say? Maybe go to the navigation room, search and proceed. Right. Yeah, let's go to the beginning because then we can also save. There's another red door in the beginning as well. Yes, I'm enjoying Fusion. It's a fun game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. So that's speed boost. So now I start to think that we're not actually able to go back to the beginning from here. So let's just move down here then. Okay, right. Already had a feeling that that was the case, that we had to do that. Now let's go back to the beginning then. Nope, let's not go back to the beginning. Oh, what? Oh, maybe the door was closed because like the golden thingy. Guess it's golden. Let's save and do the recharge thing as well. Because why not? Why not? Let's save. I know it said don't go to the navigation room, or it didn't say like, hey, you need to go there, but let's just stand here. So Ceres has been affected by the X2. Well, as a result, you recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet, but it's still ways off. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data. You desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock. So that's the red one. Kinda interesting that it didn't say like go to the navigation room, but it is giving us more info though. The highest security level lets avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to the data room in Sector 2 is blocked. Still more SAX activity. I noted a deliberate activity pattern as if it is blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3, Pier. You will find a Pier data room on your map after using a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Now head for Sector 3. I want to go to Sector 3, but let's shouldn't I actually explore? Let's just do this again. Let's save. Kind of want to see if this is just all blocked off, because there's a room below here has like a red door, and what's the circle, by the way? Let's just do the small thing over here by running like down there with the speed boost, because yeah, we can't do anything here because of the red door, and also because of those things. I think this is just blocked off for now. Let's see, we had to go in here. And yeah, need to go to the other side, so let's go up. Is this still possible? Yeah. I think the circle and then indicates that there's like a secret maybe down there. Not sure though. So where is this? Oh, is this... Wait. Oh, that's this room. Okay. We might have to enter from here then. Okay, so at least we have like a missile tank, and getting to the other side of this place is easy with the speed boost. Let's go to Pier. I'll briefly check that out. Do we need to do a speed boost? Yes. Shit. Very cool. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's just recharge. Why not? Why not? Save complete. Let's go to Pier. Right. It's kind of nice that it actually indicates like on this this wall as well where we need to go to. It's nice when a game kind of helps you out. You know, it's nice. Again, like the purple pixels that are flickering are kind of worrisome. I don't know if that's just the pocket or maybe the dog. Oh yeah, it's not the stream. It's not the stream. It's not like the OBS. Of course not. It's also not the grid. Thankfully, the eggs have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X parasites into the area, but we are left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms can't be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus, you will see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Is your objective clear? Level 2 hatches, so that's the green one. So it's gonna take a while longer until we unlock like the red doors for the aircraft place. That's fine. First activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra heated areas in this route. Back if you... What? Okay, I didn't quite get that last bit. Save data, yes. So let's test one thing out though. No, that's not the thing that I wanted to test out. Hey, Riolink. No tea. I had a cup of coffee, but I'm gonna get some tea after this stream though. Hey, Uitkorene. How are you doing? Let's just want to check it out. Let's quit the game and boot it up again. Let's see if that actually maybe you know, fixes that weird little bug with the pixels. I don't know. Because it's not something that you see. Oh no, you kind of see it here on the asteroids as well. Now we're gonna continue playing some more Fusion in a minute though. But I just want to know. Let's quit the game. Let's power off this thing and kind of want to see if I play it in handheld. Let's do this for a minute. Hope everybody is having a nice Friday. Just want to see if it also, like, the pixels also pop up on this thing. Because I didn't notice it last time on the you know, on the stream. So let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. Like, I think it's the dock or something, like something, because you don't see it on the asteroids on here. You know, the you don't see the purple pixels. So it's either the dock, or maybe it was just the connection. So let's turn it off again. Quit the game. Let's turn it off. There it is. Still love the thing. Oh yeah, same here. I'm very happy with it. It looks so good, and I'm so happy that I was able to buy it, because it's crazy, man. Like, people that want to buy it right now need to wait until 2032, 2023. So they need to wait for 2 years. You're not gonna get it like this year. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And also, of course, like always, the thing is, like, on eBay, people are also asking crazy amounts of money for like the Pocket. I think the last number that I saw was like even like a listing for like 1,500 with some GBA games. And also, some people didn't buy the dock because there was like a separate thing to buy. It's yeah, it's maddening. Even the Game Gear, like, there's like a Game Gear adapter so that you can play like Game Gear games on this thing as well. Even that is like limited, and yeah, not really available. It also plays DS. No, it doesn't play DS. No, sadly no. No, because then we would have you know, needed like a couple more, like another screen on it as well. But yeah, it is. It's Game Boy, Gamer Color, Game Advance, Game Gear, but with an adapter. And what was the other console? Like TG16 or something. Like it's a console. And there was also like another adapter for a different console as well. I do have an order standing for like the Game Gear adapter, but I don't have any Game Gear games. So I think that's like for Q1 that it arrives here. Fascinating. So maybe it was just a connection or something. Good to know. Now we know. You're eyeballing the Steam Deck right now. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. We talked about the Steam Deck a little bit early on the stream. At the end of the month. Yeah, okay. Weird. So no pixels. That's they released like a new firmware update this week, like 2 days ago or something. So maybe there's a little bit of bug, but the nice thing with analog is they're like pretty much on the game to like updating like the firmware, and it's good. The Steam Deck, the Steam Deck. With a little bit of luck, I will get it like at the end of the month. It's kind of weird though. I want to check it out on the stream, but it's just a PC. But it's kind of maybe, yeah, it would be kind of fun, like to see what it's able to do, hardware wise. Let's recharge. So now we're at Pier. It's red, so it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot in here. I'll stream. A random question: are the hot tub streams still, or the sitting in water streams still a thing, or is it all over again? Or at some point you hear like a lot of it and then it just dies down and now you don't hear anything about it anymore? So speed boost. Dude. I'm happy that the pixels are gone. It made me a little bit worried, so maybe it was just not like fitted well in a dock. I can't wait for like the jailbreak stuff and when they will maybe make some more like cores available, because I'm just kind of curious, like playing like NES and Super Nintendo games on this machine and seeing that on the screen as well. That's gonna make like streaming retro games like super easy as well. Just use the analog pocket for everything. That's gonna be, that would be amazing. So let's open this, and do I just do like the speed boosty? Nope. Should I have done? Still a category, hype is gone, but still have a lot of viewers. So there's probably just a couple of streamers that are still like hot. So that's a green door. Wait. So I should not have gone to the other side of that. Right. Okay. Let's move back. Okay. This is also bad news. What's going on? Oh no. That's good. Now I kind of want to know if anything is there. Nope. That's terrible, dude. You need to jump. There we go. There we go. Let's go. And I guess we just have to go up here. No, we don't, because there's another green door. Maybe in this main room, like fall down, like place a couple bombies. There's also this door here. What happened in here? Oh, that's hot as hell. Let's not go in there. What? Wait. I maybe in the like the green room there on the left with the two like the two squares. Like there's like a bombable, like a wall. Let's check it out. This seems like a... So... How's that gonna work? Like that. I fixed it. Do we want to go up? The target is up there. Let's just go to the target. I always have the tendency to avoid the target and just explore, but let's just do what the game wants. Let's not be too stubborn. I fixed it and I broke it. Let's do this again. Whee! Yo. So don't take the lower route, but like take the middle one. There you go. Okay, so at least on the map, like items are indicated by like the red circle object, maybe. Anything else? Object. Oh. Circle? I don't know. It's not an object. It is an object, but is it though? Those are the real questions. So there's another green door. Love it. Do I need to... Did I fucked it up again? Is that actually... Oh... Maybe... You know, fuck it. YOLO. Let's go down. Yes, I still say YOLO again. I know. I'm aware. Also green door. If there are green doors here and there are green doors up there, let's go up again. There we go. Kind of want to... Well, almost making the same mistake again. Is this... Yeah, so that's just like a busted door. It is like a busted door. Need a YOLO counter. Yeah. Do I have a counter? Somewhere. Somewhere there's a YOLO counter. I see. I do have a counter on the stream deck though. But it's not being displayed on the stream. But it's now 2. I think I said YOLO twice. So don't. What happened last time when I was here? I fell down here. Yes, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. Is there anything that I'm missing here? What? What? That room there on the left with, you know, the pinky one, that's hot. The other one is green. Same deal. It's a green door. I'm here to unlock the door. Falling all the way down is also bad. I kind of checked like the floor in that, like the purple room, like the 4x2 one, like the floor, like bombing there. You might think like you could like maybe bomb the floor and go in like in a bigger, like the gray one down there, like that place like here in the middle. What am I missing? Something tells me. Well, what does it? What's the game telling me? What's the game telling me? So let's fall down, because that's our exit. We know how to get back in there. Because this is also like the green door. Okay, let's. So just so that I know. That's nothing at all. Do I want to check the green room again there on the left? But there's nothing here. Well, there's that though. Maybe that's also like a speed boost, like jump thing, but let's see. I know. Let's do some research. Well, they don't appear when I shoot them with a rocket. They only show up when I bomb them. So maybe the like the wall over here is actually also maybe that's like a speed boost thing. Seems highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Or not. I solved it. Easy. Security level 2 unlocked. Green edge is now active. There we go. There we go. So now we can actually go to the left. Do I want to save? Well, I didn't do a lot though, but it might be better to just save though. What? What? There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna save. Because I don't wanna deal with that room again. Not that it is like super difficult though, but just don't wanna deal with it. I don't wanna deal with it. Yep. I like the animations a lot of the save, just how it reacts. Like also like the door opening animations and just like the I like how when you stand on it, it kind of like you know it expands like wait. I like it. The pay me. Adcom YOLO, CD is 5, Scaffa is YOLO count times. Upside down question marks. Are you hacking the pay me? The pay me is hacking. Is hacking my Twitch chat. Is something not working now or? You might have worked YOLO as YOLO at one time. There you go. Very nice. I still want to check with Gudo. There's this also the ability to incorporate Gudo, like have it read the Twitch chat, like the IRC stuff, and also commands. You know, the same with that we messed around with in like Construct. I need to check that at some time because it would be fun to make like an interface in Gudo for Twitch, like an overlay. Thanks for the YOLO counter. That doesn't count for YOLO though. That doesn't count for YOLO. That was just me explaining YOLO. So don't add this YOLO. Don't add that YOLO. Don't add this YOLO to the counter. It's only 2. It's only 2. Are you gonna make me walk all the way around just for this stupid little plant? I think the game is doing that. Stupid wall snake. You've reset the count. How do you reset the count? Is that also a command? On the Nightbot's website. Oh, okay. The problem always with the overlay is it's so tricky to incorporate the point reward thing with the chat. Like reading the chat and like reading commands, that's like doable, but to like for having to having something to read like the rewards, cruise control, Yeah, but you know, I'm stubborn. Like I want to make something like myself instead of like doing it that way. Like if I'm able to read the chat, like why am I not able to read like the redemption stuff? Because if that's possible, like that could be like that opens up like way more possibilities. You need streamer permission. Yeah. But you do. You do. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Like I looked at it a while ago. It's just like reading that stuff is just way different than the chat stuff. But here's the data room. I like that animation. Super missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. Okay. Hold R and press B. Wait. Oh, right. No, that's B. Wait, no. Do I just have like super missiles right now? Super. I think the missiles are just super. Are they super? They might be. But the missiles are always like it says pressing B, but I'm using like the Super Nintendo controller, and it kind of messes up. It doesn't make sense like the button config, because I always had to press R and then shoot the missile. It's fine. Boss time? Feels like there's a boss. Ooh. Ooh. What's this? Let's go down. So that's the broken door. Right. Save room. Ooh. Yes. Let's save. Recharge room. I think there's gonna be a boss. There's gonna be a boss. There's gonna be a boss. Yeah, so it's just like, okay, the missile tank, or the missiles are just replaced by super missiles right now. What's this? No. What's this? It's for, just for a missile tank? Maybe it was? Okay, let's check like down there. I said I was gonna stream for 2 hours. But let's check down that shafts. Yes, okay, so there's a boss. Yes. No! Need to. No, I am. I keep messing up the jumps often. I cancel out of the jumps. Ah, stupid bump. Yeah, like I don't know what I do. I think I press down sometimes. Shit. No. I don't agree with that game. I don't agree. I don't agree. Ooh. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, like why? Someday I will. Yo, don't touch me. I think I press down sometimes when I want to jump. Are you gonna die? Oh, do I need to deal with a parasite? Oh. Can I walk back? Kinda want to walk back. I kinda want to see if I can walk back and save and restore some health. Let's cheese it just for a little bit because I don't want to do that over again. Yes. Let's, because see up there's not much up there. So let's just check out what's up there. It's not showing up like much on the map or nothing at all. So maybe it's just a new area. Ah, shit. Nope. Good thing that I saved. I feel like I should just use missiles way more and way more often. Man, the weather is terrible today. There we go. Nice. So this is just making sure that we can go back again. Because now what we're able to do next time is go down that shaft and then, you know, check the green doors down there. And, you know, we still are not able to check like the door like here on the left because of the heat. Good, good. We made some progress. Let's restore. And let's save. There we go. Very nice. And let's do this and quit the game. I like the grid look with the duck right now. I like that look. It's good. It's nice. It's nice. I kind of like the original or just not the grid at all. You know, it's crisp, but you know, it adds a little bit of flavor. Speaking of flavor, I'm gonna eat something that hopefully has some flavor in it as well. I know that was a very good segue. Uh, did I add anything else to mention? Yes. I'm definitely gonna enjoy my food. Thank you to pay me. I'm gonna eat something and then do a little bit of work. My plan is like I think it was 2 weeks ago for Fusion. My planning is maybe to try and stream like on Friday mornings. So let's hopefully that I'm able to. It's no promise. It's no promise, but let's see next week. Like more streams are just not doable right now, so maybe on a Friday morning. I kind of like Friday mornings, like it's my day off, so that feels good. Thanks all for watching. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the nice weather today. And yeah, see you all later. We made some nice progress. Well, the pay me. I think I see you tomorrow. Am I still seeing you tomorrow morning on the school thing? Because that's tomorrow. Yes, I see you. I see you tomorrow to pay me. Just making sure. See you all later. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Bye.